This is the official Polymer Bazaar X Works price prediction report for the week ending August 27, 2026. Across the major polymer categories, the market is currently maintaining a steady holding pattern. This balance scale illustrates our primary forecast dynamic, a mostly rollover at equilibrium. Upward pressure builds as global freight and import replacement costs climb, tightening local margins. However, this is perfectly counterbalanced by cautious buying and subdued demand, bringing the market to a standstill. Because of this deadlock, producers are currently delaying any major revisions to their pricing. For their part, converters are restricting their activity to strictly immediate near-term requirements. The tension between mounting logistical costs and low demand has effectively locked the market onto its current flat trajectory. Current conditions represent a transition phase, leading directly into the next major pricing cycle. While the surface appears stable, navigating procurement in week 4 requires an understanding of the underlying supply chain frictions. We move now to the specific market intelligence for polypropylene, or PP, for late August. Our primary X Works forecast for PP is a mostly rollover. This forecast is framed by a stable propylene feedstock environment, which is keeping costs consistent. While converters are still buying, they are only procuring what is necessary for immediate production. Despite this limited demand, a firm floor remains under the market due to specific supply-side constraints. Supply is particularly tight for RCP, lamination, and IM grades. The scarcity of these specific materials provides the necessary support to keep the broader PP pricing structure from drifting lower. Procuring PP this week involves navigating these pockets of scarcity within an otherwise flat market. The intelligence dossier for polyethylene, or PE, shows a different set of risks. We are forecasting a dual path, a mostly rollover for the bulk of the market, but with a high probability of selective increases. Processors remain cautious because demand for finished products has not yet shown significant recovery. This lack of demand has led to a complete stall in inventory building across the sector. However, a critical bottleneck in the ethylene supply chain is forcing prices upward in specific niches. Availability is exceptionally tight, specifically for LDPE lamination. This localized shortage is the primary driver behind our warning for selective price adjustments. PE buyers should separate their strategy for stagnant grades from volatile outliers like LDPE lamination. Finally, we examine the market for polyvinyl chloride, or PVC. The X Works price forecast for PVC is holding steady in a mostly rollover. This stability is supported by current feedstock costs for ethylene, EDC, and VCM, alongside moderate buying activity. But external factors are putting the local market under pressure, starting with benchmark export offers. Recent benchmark offers from Taiwan's Formosa and other regional producers have moved higher. This is being further squeezed by elevated global freight rates that make moving material more expensive. When rising benchmarks are paired with high freight rates, import landing costs remain under constant, heavy upward pressure. Current PVC stability is fragile as processors wait for the impact of rising international replacement costs. Taking a macro view, we see a unified trajectory across all three polymer groups. While surface prices remain flat, the underlying costs are rising, creating significant pressure on the status quo. Producers are deferring major pricing decisions until the start of the next cycle on September 1st. However, grades facing tighter availability, such as LDPE lamination, RCP, and IM, could still see adjustments before that date. We advise subscribers to monitor fluctuations in Taiwan benchmarks and global freight over the coming days. These forecasts depend on current market factors and will change if those factors experience significant shifts. Subscribers should use these insights to inform their own professional judgment and situational awareness. The true market direction will be unveiled on September 1st, making the final days of August a critical window for calculated risk management. For continued market intelligence, rely on the Polymer Bazaar network. You can use our AI-powered WhatsApp chatbot to receive instantaneous market replies. Simply WhatsApp the keyword China to the number on your screen. This tool provides market intelligence directly to your phone in under 5 seconds. For bespoke strategic consultation, contact our regional manager at the direct line shown here. Comprehensive datasets and further research are available via our official website and email. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel for continuous updates on the Polymer Bazaar. In a stagnant but pressurized market, real-time data allows procurement teams to protect margins before the next pricing shift.